Hey, it's Friday, which means it's time for another episode of Freebie Friday. Every week, Epic Games drops free games. I download them, play them, and let you know if they're actually worth your time. And this week, we had two games that were very different from each other. One of them basically plays itself, while the other is literally a vegetable robbing a bank. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first game this week is Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. Your characters automatically move forward, attack enemies, and all you really need to do is upgrade them to make them stronger. The more you upgrade your champions, the farther your team progresses through waves of enemies. And honestly, this game was so easy that I decided to test something. I literally left the game running, went to make a snack, came back, and suddenly I had millions of coins waiting to upgrade my characters. Now, even though the early levels were easy, there are still some tougher battles along the way. Sometimes enemies would start overwhelming my team, and that's when upgrading and managing your champions actually started to matter. But the more I played, the more I realized this game is way bigger than I thought. There are tons of quests to complete, different champions you can unlock, and you can swap out your characters for stronger heroes as your team grows. And if you download the game this week, Epic Games is giving away the Dragonlance pack, which is valued at over $100. That includes legendary chests and new champions to add to your team. Overall, this is a really fun idle game. It's simple, relaxing, and surprisingly deep once you start digging into everything the game offers. But now, we go from fantasy adventures to committing bank robberies with a freaking vegetable. So the second game this week is Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, and the title pretty much tells you everything you need to know. You team up with this pickle guy and plan a full-on bank robbery. This game is the definition of silly, goofy energy. There are weird characters everywhere, tons of dialogue, and all kinds of ridiculous situations. You can talk to different people around the bank who will give you side quests and rewards for completing them. Towards the end of my playthrough, I picked up a pickaxe and used it to break past this statue obstacle right near the front of the bank. That opened up new areas to explore and new stuff to interact with. I wasn't able to play this game for too long, but in the short time I played, I realized that this game has a lot going on. There's a ton of characters, quests, and a bunch of upgrades that you can do while you rob this bank. This game is chaotic and weird, but also really fun. If you enjoy goofy little indie games that don't take themselves seriously, this is definitely worth checking out. So this week on Freebie Friday, we have a relaxing, idle fantasy adventure and a vegetable robbing a bank. Two completely different vibes, but both equally fun. And quick reminder that I am an Epic Games partner, so if you're buying anything in the Epic Games store or the Fortnite item shop, make sure to use my support a creator code, Carter with a K, in the shop. It definitely helps support the channel. And if you want to try either of these games out for yourself, both of them will be in the links in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Friday for whatever Epic Games drops next.